Now, if you have followed Ford service procedures when you're diagnosing fueling issues, so we just mentioned the after treatment system, and you're trying to diagnose, please bear in mind that we talked about fuel trims to observe the injector, but your other option is the inverse injector test. I don't know why people cry about this test. The major expense along with the labor, okay, with doing the inverse injector test is just injector lines. Once those lines are taken off, you got to throw them away. They're one-time use lines only. But you can inverse the injector, meaning by inverse means to install the injector back on with the injector facing upward or sideways, depending, like the passenger side rear ones, you got to put them on the angle on the side, because all you're just trying to check to see is how well that injector sprays. I like to think of it as a bench tester for injectors, so it makes life a lot easy. But by doing that, that'll tell you what's going on with the injector. And be careful, may want to put some cardboard around. And, I know this sounds cheesy, but it's something that you got to do, is because we have had done the inverse injector test where the injector's facing upward, next thing you know, it squirts sideways, totally 90 degrees off. And that kind of tells you the performance of that injector. So bear in mind that I know that I spoke about fuel trims to diagnose injectors, but also you can also do the inverse injector test. The passenger side valve cover is the easier one. We can get in there within 30 minutes to 35 minutes to do the inverse injector test on the passenger side. The driver's side is a little harder because you have the fuel cooler assembly and also the U-tube off of the turbo going from the low pressure to the high pressure turbocharger. But please bear in mind that the inverse injector test is very helpful.